As someone who spent years working as a bartender and a waitress, I am all for allowing service workers to keep more of the money they earn doing their jobs. I understand firsthand the importance of taking care of people who live on tips. But before I go on, let me just say, I do think it's ridiculous that working people in America have to live on tips, because their employers really should be forced to pay them a living wage. But that's not the issue at hand. The issue at hand is that both the Republican and Democratic candidates for president are running on the idea of not taxing tips. Trump's been talking about it for a while, and then Vice President Harris came out and said she was also not going to tax tips. And Trump freaked out because he said she stole his idea. But I want to be clear that the two ideas are not remotely the same. When Kamala Harris says she doesn't want to tax tips, she is talking about a plan that would target lower wage workers and people working in hospitality and service. When Trump says he doesn't want to tax tips, what he actually means is he wants to create a massive tax loophole for the ultra-wealthy. Because Trump isn't thinking of service workers with this plan. His team plans to define tips so it would include end-of-year bonuses for corporate overlords. A lot of these hedge fund guys and money managers and CEOs, they function on a certain salary, which is already extraordinarily high, but they get truly rich on those end-of-year bonuses. For clarity, last year Apple's Tim Cook got a $46 million bonus. JP Morgan's Jamie Dimon, a $40 million bonus. And Elon Musk, he got a bonus of almost $460 million. So when Trump says he's not going to tax tips, he's not thinking about the American worker. He's thinking about the American billionaire. It's not complicated. It's right in line with all of his other positions if people care to look. This is the guy who's anti-union, whose party voted against raising the minimum wage, who wants to get rid of Social Security and Medicare and the Affordable Care Act. They're not interested in making sure you get to keep more of the $20 you got for cleaning a hotel room or the $100 you made after a night of waiting tables. They care about giving their donors yet another tax cut by redefining bonuses as tips, so these people can't be taxed on their extraordinary windfalls at the end of the year. So no, the Harris-Walz ticket did not steal Trump's idea about not taxing tips. They still think people who make $125 million a year and then get a $40 million bonus should be taxed. Trump, not so much. His plan is to raise taxes for regular workers while massively cutting taxes for the uber rich. And it is just one more example of him siding with the oligarchs while tricking the people into picking up the tab. Go and look it up. I promise I'm not wrong.